93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
The loss of a former governor. With your Alexa Flash Briefing, I'm Kurt Darling. Joe Kernan has died. Kernan, who served as mayor of South Bend before joining Frank O'Bannon as his lieutenant governor in 1997, took over as governor of the state when O'Bannon died in office in 2003. Kernan would go on to lose to Mitch Daniels in the subsequent election in 2005. It was recently made public that he had Alzheimer's disease. Kernan was 74. Indiana does not have any sort of mail-in voting, but if there ever were any push to make it a thing in the Hoosier state, Vice President Mike Pence recommends against it. He feels it opens the door wide open to voter fraud.
The reality of voter fraud it is undeniable. We've seen case after case around the country.
On Fox News, he says if you were afraid to go and vote in person because of the coronavirus pandemic, you should apply for an absentee ballot. Students in Avon returning to school today for the new school year, whether it be in person or online. The district, one of several across the state, leaving the decision up to the parents on whether or not to send their child back to class or keep them at home on an e-learning plan. Governor Holcomb's order banning evictions and foreclosures is being challenged in federal court. Stan Lear explains.
3 landlords have filed a suit claiming the governor's order exceeds his authority and that it is unconstitutional at both the state and federal level. Most Hoosiers can apply for rental assistance at indianahousingnow.org. But that program is not available in Marion County, which has had its own program funded through the Federal CARES Act. But that program has been suspended because of overwhelming demand. Stan Lear, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
An Indianapolis police officer killed in a motorcycle wreck in Morgan County. It happened on a country road about 5 miles east of Mooresville. Chief Randall Taylor remembers Officer Justin Keene as a rising star in the department, saying he was a loving husband and father and dedicated public servant. Chicken plants can legally slaughter, defeather, and process 140 birds per minute. A new rule lets them go much faster. Chris Davis explains why some of the worker unions are suing the USDA over that.
The faster speeds make it tough for workers to socially distance, says Mark Perrone, president of the UFCW International, one of the unions. He says the workers deserve better safety measures.
They must be designed with one goal in mind: to protect the workers that protect our food supply.
Plants in 6 states are involved, including Indiana. Chris Davis, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
Frustrating but understandable. The feelings from University of Indianapolis Athletic Director Scott Young on the Great Lakes Valley Conference, moving some fall sports such as football and soccer to the spring.
A tough moment when we got that announcement from the GLVC.
He says the safety of student athletes comes first. A successful test of an Indy car for 7-time NASCAR Cup champion Jimmy Johnson on the road course at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Tuesday. Johnson told NBC Sports the test exceeded his expectations. Johnson will retire from full-time NASCAR Cup competition at the end of the year. WIBC's flash briefings are updated throughout the day, so you can always check for the latest local news. You can also rejoin us in the car at 93.1 FM to stay on top of the latest traffic alerts, weather, and news. I'm Kurt Darling on the level, on the go, and on Twitter at 93 WIBC and WIBC.com.